Okay, Philadelphia Eagles finished 10-6, and they were the NFC East Division champions last year, but they lost in the first round of the playoffs to the New Orleans Saints. Pros, they were the second best offense overall. Oregon Ducks type of offense, thanks to Chip Kelly, who's the head coach. Best rushing offense, they averaged 160.4 yards per game on the ground, and they were 10th in stopping the run. They allow 104.2 yards per game on the ground. Cons, fourth worst defense, 29th overall, and a crappy pass defense, 32nd, and they allowed 289.8 yards per game through the air. If their offense can maintain that status from last year, which is going to be really hard, and have a decent defense, they will repeat as division champions. Dallas Cowboys finished 8-8, second in NFC East last year. Pros, they were 16th ranked offense overall, fifth in scoring, averaged 27.4 points per game. And Tony Romo, I'm going to bring up the positive and the negative as well. Speaking of negatives, worst defense overall, no balance on offense whatsoever, all pass, no rushing, out of whack. Jerry Jones, positive and negative. So, if they can find some balance on offense and have a decent type of defense, they can make it back to the playoffs for the first time since 2009. New York Giants finished 7-9, third in the NFC East division. Pros, 8th ranked defense overall, 10th against the pass. They allowed 223.3 yards per game through the air, and 19th ranked passing offense. Cons, 5th worst offense, 28th overall. Eli Manning, for the fact that he led the league in interceptions. The offensive line was garbage. The running game was just trash. And they only averaged 83.2 yards per game. And injuries didn't do them any favors. Washington Redskins, 3-13 and dead last in the NFC East division. Pros, 9th ranked offense, which I'm shocked. 5th in rushing offense, and 18th ranked defense overall. That's the biggest shocker of them all. Cons, constant drama with the team. RG3's health, which I felt that they shouldn't have rushed him back so soon. Read option offense is a positive and a negative, which is ranked 16th in passing offense, and they averaged 234.4 yards per game through the air. And their first half defense was just garbage to the point they couldn't stop a nosebleed. So, now, for the NFC East outlook for the 2014 upcoming season. Redskins 10-6. Eagles and Giants 9-7. Cowboys 8-8. Now, the New England Patriots finished 12-4. AFC East Division champions, but lost to Denver Broncos in the AFC title game. Pros, they averaged 27.8 points per game, third in the NFL, 7th in total offense, and Tom Brady. Cons, 26th ranked defense, third worst rushing defense, 30th overall. They allow 134.1 yards per game on the ground. And the lack of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. That's why they went out and got Brandon LaFell, etc. Oh, Patriot fans, don't get too excited of Brandon LaFell. He will disappoint you. Take it from me as a Carolina Panthers fan. Go watch the videos on YouTube. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Miami Dolphins finished 8-8, second at AFC East Division. Pros, 8th in the NFL in points allowed. Ryan Tannehill and Mike Wallace. Cons, most sacks given up, 58. Crappy offensive line. Bully scandal between Rich Incognito and Jonathan Martin. 27th ranked offense. So, their defense has always been good. It's just their offense has been a huge question mark. And the fact that they only scored 7 points in the final 2 games, they could have been in the playoffs. But didn't happen for them last year. Now, the New York Jets finished 8-8, third in the AFC East Division last year. positives, rushing offense is great, 6 and average 134.9 yards per game on the ground, 11th ranked defense, and rush defense, 3rd best in the league. They allowed 88.2 yards per game. Excellent. Rex Ryan, very good defensive coordinator. Here's the problem. He's not a head coach. And the offense stink. Again, 25th overall. Passing game is booty. 31st and only can average 183.2 yards per game. And Geno Smith, he's a huge question mark. Woohoo! And last but not least, Buffalo Bills. 6-10, last in the AFC East. Plus side, 19 ranked offense, I guess. 2nd best rushing offense, average 144.2 yards per game on the ground, and 10th ranked defense overall. Not to mention their pass defense was pretty good. They allowed 204.4 yards per game through the air. The negative side, let alone minus, crappy passing game, 28th in the average, 193.9 yards per game through the air. Rush defense is booty again. They spent millions of dollars on players trying to stop the run, and it still hadn't paid off for them at all. 28th, and they allowed 128.9 yards per game on the ground. And EJ Manuel, he is a biggest question mark. Can he stay healthy? Again. Not again, but can he stay healthy? Can he be a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills for a long term? Now, the outlook for the AFC East. Patriots 12-4, Jets 8-8, Dolphins 7-9, Bills 5-11. Get ready for the NFC and AFC South. And you know that video is going to be long. Check you guys later. Thanks for logging in and listening to what I got to say. Give me your picks and give me your thoughts.